Sitting outside, staying out of the spring sun, talking to my people, yeah, my thoughts had just begun. Meditation flowing, words rolling off my tongue. Then along comes a rumble, hear that engine drum. Hey. Lawnmower man riding tall on his throne, cutting down the silence like it never was my own. I'm the monster riding mower beat so loud, trying to talk wisdom but I'm lost in the crowd. Making a record disturbing my flow, the people can't hear it but they're stealing the show. Inside my head it's a thunder parade, every thought I had just start to fade. Along came the Lord, mower man, rolling through my piece like he just don't understand. Whipping round the yard on the mechanical beast, tearing up my calm, never giving me release. Oh no, can't concentrate, can't share what I plan. Every time I try, along comes the lawnmower man. Yeah, as if one loud mower wasn't already too much, another one pull up with the same heavy touch. I turn around stunned, say, what is this scene? Two iron giants cutting grass so clean, side by side like a synchronized show. Engines revving high in the turf war flow. Same patch of green, same moment in time. Meanwhile, all my thoughts can't find a rhyme. Double the noise, double the pain, echoes in my brain like a runaway train. Trying to stay cool, but I'm losing command. Over again by the mower man. Along came the lawnmower man. Now we brought a friend, now I really can't stand. Two of them circling like a storm on the land, chopping up the vibe I was holding in my hand. Oh no, can't concentrate, can't say what I planned. Every time I try, along comes the lawnmower man. Then from the creek, hear a buzz in the tech. Turn my head slow, ain't no turning back. First one, then two, then the third in the rear. Weed whackers humming like a swarm drawing near. Whipping through the grass, trimming every last blade, frightening the birds and the squirrels to evade. Peace and solitude just fade away fast, like a quiet little dream that just couldn't last. Lord, I just wanted a moment, just a little silence, but the machines keep singing louder than I can. Along came the lawn mower man, then another, now it's out of hand. Engines and whackers in a full-on band, playing chaos rhythms I ain't never planned. Oh no, there goes my peaceful stand. Yeah, so much for my calm. Along came the lawnmower man. Yeah. Next time I'm thinking I might stay inside, 'cause when the grass starts growing, you know they're right. Yeah.
Hey folks, welcome back. Sunday night, the 26th of April, 2026. I just got back. Forgot to put on my cowboy hat. What the heck? What the heck happened there? Anyway, well, we're not done yet. Let's get it started. Hey, Jared, what's the word? How are you doing? Is things all right on your end? How's the trafficking going? Apparently, the Mad Max is hiding the containers right now.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. One love. Hey! 94 One love, one star, we were stitching up a broken hand. Brand new sky, every color singing side by side. One love, one star, hey. From the corner store to the corner bar, we were dancing in the dark to the daylight. One love, one star. Mama in the kitchen, radio turned low. Said, baby, mark your paper, let the whole world know. Kids in schoolyards, trading stories, trading names. Different tongues, same laughter, all the lines just slipped away. One love, one star, we were stitching up a broken heart. Brand new sky, every color singing side by side. One star, from the taxi rank to the corner shop. Voices rising, they could never stop. We were dancing in the dark to the daylight. One love, one star. Who remembers standing in that line? I remember. Sun burning, but the hope felt fine. I remember. From the township dust to the city light. I remember. We were all one song that night. I remember. Voices all around, lifting off the ground, clapping hands, stamping feet. Every heartbeat on the same beat. One love, one star, we were stitching up a broken heart. Brand new sky, every color singing side by side. One star, from the ocean breeze to the mountain pass. We believed those days would last. We were dancing in the dark to the daylight. One love, one star.
One love, one star. 32 years ago today, South Africa entered a new dawn, a promise broken by a thieving, rapacious bunch of criminals. One day, one love, one start. Folks, 26 April 1994, South Africa was promised a brighter future, but was betrayed by scum who have stolen the country and turned it over to gangsters. Welcome back to the program, folks. Looks like Buttman's doing well. He's very welcome where he's at. That's good to hear. It's Night Owls here on the program. I've just returned literally in the last 15, 20 minutes. I thought I'd share a few things with you. First off, I want to share this lovely card that I was given. This is very kind. This was given to me while I was down there. With all our thanks, we want you to know that we're grateful for your kind, considerate way, and we thank you for being special. Well, that's what's on the outside of the card, but the nice note on the inside. Dear Colonel Chris, this is a small token of appreciation for all your time and guidance throughout this program. Your continued assistance means more than you would know. We really appreciate you with all our love. LJ, Marcia, de Koch. Means more than we can ever say. Well, thank you so much. It's going to bring me to tears. Mad Max had me in tears when I arrived at the Bri on Sunday, or Saturday, excuse me. Yeah, so let's see who we got in the chat here tonight. Thank you for that so much, both of you. Utopi's here, Ulrich Fenter, Jean Oberholzer, Charlie's back, Urban Homestead, Jules, hello to you. Botman says, ask how I'm doing. Well, I'm doing well, thank you, Jared. Phoenix, he's doing better. Okay, so 1440, James Warren, hello to you. Neff, yes, I'm back safely home. Mental Chewing Gum, Amazing Yacht Destinations. Shabby Tiger, don't recognize the username. Welcome. Looking forward to a great informative program. Well, I hope you find it interesting. So, by the way, if there's any moderators here, be on the alert. Apparently, while I was driving earlier, there were a couple of racists who jumped into the chat and spewed their self-loathing hatred. So just watch out for those twits showing up tonight and give them more of them quickie and just give them PK. Okay. Mike, how's it going in the Philadelphia region there? How are you doing, man? Holden Caulfield's back. Good to see you again. And then Karen van Wyk. Red John, the mentalist. Good to see you there. Twinkle Toes, hello. Maybe the colonel arrived from the stockyards. Well, I drove past a lot of cattle on the way here. I tell you, the Shenandoah Valley is still the breadbasket of Virginia, it appears. Amazing yacht destinations. No truer words can be said. All right. Did you delete your message? I was just there a moment ago. Utopi says, Happy Freedom Day to all South Africans. Well, what he's referring to, for those who aren't familiar, April 26, 1994, was the date when South Africans went to the polls in free and democratic elections. Many people dispute the findings, but who knows? Bottom line is that's when the betrayal of South Africa began by the ANC and now the GNU. Yeah, there's some Amarillo there. I'm going to show you some of my bling from the trip. Yeah, I picked up a few things, was given a few things, bought a few things. So yes, Broken Arrow. We're right about what, Broken Arrow? Good evening, I read Tenet. I read. Work people. Hello to you. You were right. Traffic is bad. End of the month in Dallas. Never seen so many cars. Yes, Broken Arrow. I told you, man. I don't get the appeal of Dallas. I don't get the appeal of Washington, D.C. New York City used to be appealing. It is a cesspool now. I wouldn't want to go there. Philadelphia, no appeal. None of this, but Atlanta, ugh, gosh. Miami, ugh. What are those spirits over shows? I'll get to that in a moment, Mike. Just a second. You guys found the booze. I mean, that was my big reveal. Well, apparently it's been revealed. I will explain more. So, Lynn Smith, good morning to you. Red 10. I assume that South Carolina is what SC stands for. No more true words ever said. What happened years ago? Sorry. That's okay. Amazing Yacht Destinations. Yep. Yeah, my words are spot on. The betrayal of South Africa began on April 26, 1994. And I'm not talking about the betrayal of a racist regime or racism, apartheid. I'm not talking about that. That was an unjust system. I'm talking about the rapacious thieving and the frog boiling in the pot, folks. The frog boiling in the pot. That's what I'm talking about. On this Freedom Day, we remember the betrayal of the ANC and betraying all South Africans with their crooked, evil ways. So with that in mind, folks, you know, we might as well just do it. I mean, right? Shouldn't we just do it? Isn't it time? I think it's time. Don't you think? Oh, it's not there. Where's it at? Where's that one at? I was looking for it. I thought it would just show up there. What is that one? I haven't done it in a while. Oh, I know what it is. There it is. I know what it is. I'm doing the wrong title. There we go. You guys ready? All right, Botman, I'll see if I can help.
The water's rising
Slow and hot since 1994. Poor South Africans.
Steam whispers secrets to the air. Do you jump or do you
Dare.
tick tock? The heat won't stop. The lid shakes
Like it's gonna pop. The pot boils over again. Pressure rising, no way to pretend. You can stay or leave. Take your shot, 'cause the pot boils over, like it or not. 32 years of betrayal, thieving, murder, criminality.
Cyril's cards fell just as planned. He dealt the aces, played his hand, but the crowd's awake. Their voices loud, a restless wave, a roaring crowd. Tick tock, the time runs thin. Boiling point, it's
Sink or swim, the pot boils over again. Pressure rising, no way to pretend. You can stay or leap. Take your shot, 'cause the pot boils over, like it or not. 32 years, thieving, murdering, corruption, racism, bigotry, and the pot continues to boil. South Africans boiling in the pot, black, brown, and white, the betrayal of the ANC. The daily betrayal, corruption, theft, potholes, no electricity, crappy ports, no rails, racism, Bella, expropriation, brought to you by the African National Congress. And the pot is boiling, Cyril. Over again. Pressure rising, no way to pretend. You can stay or leap. Take your shot, 'cause the pot boils over, like it or not. Footsack ANC. Piss off. Find a new calling. Go steal from another country. Pop boils over. Pop boils over. Ladies and gentlemen, the pot is boiling over the surface. The lid is gone. The pressure will not be relieved. The ANC must be defeated in this elections and turn into a has-been party that they actually are. Welcome back for South Africans on Freedom Day, the day you were turned over to a rapacious band of thieves. Wow. Shabby Tiger says, may God continue to bless President Trump, keep him safe. This world of ours needs a strong leader. Yes, the third time they try to take out President Trump, the leftists are demented. Hey, is that Sean? Who's that? Sean Diaz laughing. Did you enjoy that, Sean? And Botman says, you're a rock star. Thank you for the $10, Botman. Easy, buddy. You just got there. You can serve your money. Thank you for the super chat, though. Very kind of you. Whew, now I'm warm. Now I'm cooking here. The hat's keeping the heat in. All right, Shawnee Grows. Hey, Shawnee, how's it going in Minnesota? Yeah? No, I don't know. Who was sleeping with the little feller, you know? Yeah, up there in Brennard. They was doing it in Brennard. They was doing the nasties. They was bumping nasties in Brennard. Yeah, for sure. No, it was like that. Please, what you talking about? Tell me. You know, I think they had some lutefisk when they were in bed. That's all I know. That's what I heard. That's what I heard up there in Brennard. You know what I'm saying? Sean was laughing. Okay. I hope with me, not at me. Lynn Smith. Okay. So what is MRC people doing? What is MRC doing? Oh, they haven't apologized to me. No. I haven't had time to pursue that. Okay. Don't expect them to apologize to me. They'll try to pretend it didn't happen. Okay, attraction to Texas seems to be low taxes, good work opportunities, cheaper cost of living. Well, Alabama has low tax, or not Alabama, excuse me. Alaska has low taxes, and they give you money back. And I don't know about work opportunities. It's certainly not cheap, that's for sure. Okay, unfortunately, their hooks are in too deep. Yes. All right, cool. Sonoblum, what's up? Man, I'm cooking. All right, it's time for the big reveal. You guys are already hitting on it. So one was a gift, one I bought. Okay, I bought one. I'd leave this behind. In fact, I don't know what's going to happen to my wine. It's left with refugees who are coming tomorrow. So all my wine stash in the Western Cape is gone. I had like 5 bottles of wine and a bottle of Buffelsfontein brandy. So I've replaced it with one here that I picked up down at the Breifest. So there you go. Those from South Africa will know what this is, Buffelsfontein Brandwein. So that's a nice bottle of brandy there. That will probably last me until 2043, the way I drink. And somebody does watch my program because they knew my affinity for Amarula. Yes, which has gone up in price now, but here's a bottle of Amarula. And so there you go. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. What a great liqueur. So there you go. All right. So, this little fellow was at the outdoor shop. You know, they have like a place where you can buy spoons and food and drinks and stuff. And they even have ice cream, which is pretty good, which supports the campgrounds. Campgrounds of America, KOA, runs that site next to King's Dominion. Got myself a new little bear, new friend. Say hello to my friend. Yes, there you go. Check out the paws, man. Big prints there. And old Botman, you're becoming a member. What is going on, brother? Okay, thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much, Botman. All right. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. It's no one's going to piss on my parade. No one's going to piss on my cornflakes today. The Stormers schwacked Glasgow yesterday. The Bulls escaped against the Scarlets, and the Lions just destroyed Connacht. So, yeah, because Leinster lost, inconceivably they lost, that means they gained no points. They didn't get a bonus point. So the Lions are in third place. Right now, we're guaranteed at the moment, but there's a lot can happen in the last 2 weeks. We're guaranteed 2 home quarterfinals. Can you imagine that? DHL Greenpoint Stadium and Ellis Park, 2 quarterfinals. And the way things are going, well, actually, we're guaranteed right now. We'd be guaranteed all the way to the championships, which means, I would have to come back for that, wouldn't I? If the game is at DHL Greenpoint Stadium for a third time, I can't miss that. How can I miss that? That would be a bad plan. So we'll see what happens, but no guarantees. Lots happening. Okay, Botman, ease up, buddy, with the $5 super chat. What are you doing there? Ease up. Thank you so much. That's $15 super chats and membership. Botman must have fallen into some money. Thank you so much. Carlos, what's going on, brother? How's the legal world? Veroska, good evening to you. Veroska, I drove right past you. Sorry, but I want to get back into a show because I know people are missing the show. Also, it's Monday morning in South Africa. But I drove right past, as long as you're still at the hotel, I drove right past you a short while ago and right into that traffic jam because they're working on the road every night. But yeah, I had to get back. So sorry, I would have stopped by and said hi, but it was already 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock when I came by there. So that's a great brand. I used to drink a lot. Yeah, I know it. You can get it. Some people supply it here in the States. So I picked that up. Also, got some chili biltong. I showed folks this the other night. My snacks are quite busy. It actually looks like dog food, but it's not. It's chili biltong. Good stuff, man. This is from Blackie's biltong books. So, yeah, premium air dried biltong. So that one, I'm going to enjoy that. I picked up also from Blackie's some druvos. There we go. A bunch of those right there. Okay. And then one wasn't enough. One's never enough with druvos, so bought a second bag of druvos. There you go. All right. And then Kudu Cravings was also there and got myself a bag of biltong. There you go. It says keep refrigerated. Okay. There you go. Check it out. Ooh, some more biltong. 3 bags of druvos and 1 bag of biltong. Also picked up some caps. This one's pretty cool. I couldn't resist it. I like the style on it. It's a trucker's cap, but check out it's got leather on there. That's just they tear that off. That's just a sticker for the business. We don't need that on there. Take that off. All right. So, yeah. So, check it out. South Africa. Isn't that cool? Kudu on there. I like that nice design. It's pretty cool. Little trucker's hat. Got that one. And then this is from the Poiki Fest. Okay. Brian Poiki Fest. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it was 93 in January. You can have Texas, man. You all want to go to Texas, you can have it. All right, what else we got here? I got a couple shirts I picked up. This one was really cool. So, postage stamp, South Africa on the front, and a much larger one there with a springbok in the back. Check it out. That's pretty cool, huh? Okay. I said druvos. You're not listening? I said I got the biltong, chili biltong, and I've got some druvos. 3 of them. All right, and then this is from the fest. Yeah, Karen, yeah, it is nice. Let's see, most of that I bought, but the Amarula was a gift. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, and there were some other nice little gifts, very kind of people. So the trip wound up being down to King's Dominion, stayed overnight in a hotel outside, met some South Africans at the hotel who were going to the event, went to the event on Friday, met the organizer Yaku, listened to Fat Man that night, Johannes Brumner. What an incredible performer. I'd never heard him perform before. He was incredible, fantastic. He's agreed to do an interview after he gets back to South Africa, so I'll be getting him on sometime soon, maybe next couple weeks. Then Saturday, went to the event. A bunch of refugees came there, at least 35, I think, maybe more, who I met. And then I stayed for the Campbells that night. Mad Max and his family were amazing. We had such a great time. The Campbells, they're just rock stars, man. They were amazing. They're fantastic. Man, they played for 2 hours nonstop. No breaks, straight through, 2 hours, incredible performance. And I'll be interviewing them sometime soon too. That was incredible. The Campbells, they're awesome. I knew who the Campbells were. I'd heard their music in the past, but I'd never seen them play live, so this was great to see. And then I wound up being a judge for the Poiki. And I had to go around and eat from the pots of about 25 different pots of poiki there, including lamb shank. And, I don't eat lamb. Also from oxtail. I don't eat that, but I ate it. So, and the winner was the lamb shank that we actually judged. Our team, there were 2 teams of judges. So Mad Max and I were on a team with a guy named John, and it was a great experience. But I'll tell you what, we went to the winning pot. And so we get they pour it into a bowl, and then we each got a fresh spoon. And I was the first. Usually I was one of the last ones to take it because I held it for everyone else. But this time I went first because it was lamb. I don't like lamb. I'm like, okay, I better eat it fast before they keep asking me to eat it. So I put it in my mouth, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. I looked at Mad Max as he was tasting. I'm like, this is the best one by far, man. This is good. And he's like, yeah. He looked at me. He's like, yeah. He dips in, gets a piece of carrot, gets some of the soup there. Oh, man, that was so good. So good. So good. Anyway, and that's the one that actually won. So, wow, congratulations. It was really, really good. yeah, enjoyed it. So judge for that. Then the Campbell's performance that night. I stayed with the. No, it's not a potluck dinner. Not really. It's, I guess if you want to say that, a bunch of stuff gets thrown into a pot and cooked up. So I suppose you could say that, but there's more art to it. So, yeah, I guess Holden, if you want to say it that, that's the closest thing for Americans. But there's intent behind it. It's not just a bunch of leftovers. You pick your ingredients and you put it together and you make yourself that. So, so I stayed overnight with Mad Max and his family. Wonderful. We did a live stream, which nobody knew was going to be Mad Max. That was kind of fun. I just said a lot. I'm going live. People showed up. Nobody knew Mad Max was with me until the show started. And that's how that we did, actually. So, yeah, that video had like 200 people watching it, but now it has like 3,000 plus. 3,500 total viewers, and it's pretty awesome. People must have watched it all the way through, so thank you for that. But yeah, it was after midnight. I changed the title from me going live to From Virginia, Mad Max is live with the Colonel, and we had a really Lecca conversation, Lecca time. What a fantastic family. So I just really enjoyed. His daughters are lovely kids. His wife's a lovely lady. It's a wonderful family. I already missed them. I already said it last night. I admit it. I said it last night when I showed up, because when Max was in South Africa, every night it was difficult to sit here and do a night owls to hear him say, all right, I'm going out and out of patrol. I mean, because you didn't know what was going to happen to him out on patrol, or if his family was ambushed when he was gone. And, it was tough. And so knowing the situation, knowing what's going on, even though they're not blood relatives of mine, and just recent friends in the past year, I still worried about their safety each and every night. You can't imagine that sense of relief when I knew they were in America. And then when I heard he got a job, where they live is nice. Highway's a little close when you're standing outside, you hear cars rushing by. But hey, it was not bad. It was a nice place, and I enjoyed my time with them. And thank you for hospitality. And your family's wonderful. Got hugs from everybody. But yeah, I kind of broke up. I was in tears. Big brotherly hug there in the middle of the fest. People probably wonder what's going on. Who are these two gay dudes? No, man, we're not gay. Not if there's anything wrong with that. We're just happy to see each other. And so that was, let's see, I think the third time that Max and I met each other, because we initially, he came to the Vanderbilt Park meet and greet with his family. And then he came to OR Tambo to link up with me. And then after that, I saw him this weekend. So, yeah, lamb is lekker. Well, that's what you say. That's not what I say. But this lamb was lekker. First, U.S. scientists are either being found dead or gone missing, and now Chinese scientists are starting to go missing. The problem is they all had the same field of research. Yeah, Alan, I've heard about this conspiracy theory. It's like, where is John Galt? It's just like Ayn Rand. Where is John Galt? Light Rain says, love. Yeah, no, they're a really nice family. Really had a great time. And I had a nice breakfast this morning. They prepared for me. It was lovely. Don't usually get breakfast, so that was nice. Felt like I was in a hotel. Although I didn't get any breakfast in the hotel yesterday because I did the Stormers game on Saturday morning, and most hotels' breakfast is till 10 o'clock. I walked downstairs at 10 minutes to 10, or 20 minutes to 10, and it was over. They stopped breakfast at 9:30, much to my chagrin. Robert Ferreira wants to say, I will change states due to work, and no one advised me or tell me I found out myself it is possible. Well, Robert Ferreira, I don't know what you mean you found out yourself it's possible to change states. Why'd you have to find out yourself? I've been telling people it's possible forever. I've just discouraged it. You're free to move where the hell you want. I mean, why was that confusing? Why were you confused about from somewhere? Did you not understand that you could move? But you better notify USCIS if you're a refugee within 10 days of arriving, or you're going to jeopardize your status. Yep. Kathy, what's going on? You're here now, too. Renee says, off to bed. Oh, okay, Renee, get some rest. Okay. Amazing Yacht Destination just gave it 400 Thai baht. Folks, that's like $1 million. Did you know that? Thai baht. Thank you for bring the truth to people, light in the darkness of South Africa. Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you for the Thai baht. I appreciate that. Amazing Yacht Destination. It's very kind of you. Good morning, Cheryl Quantrill. Good to see you there. What else? Okay, so yeah, that's kind of how the weekend went. I left. So after breakfast, I met with one refugee family, and then a bunch of other refugees came, and we met from like 11 until 3 o'clock, so 4 hours. And I left. I I left, well, 2:30, I think I left there. Yeah, around 2:30, 3 o'clock. I left there. And then at 3 o'clock on the nose, I hit the road and I headed west on 64, Interstate 64, to go up Interstate 81. So I went past Charlottesville and then Stoughton and headed north. But after I started heading, I realized that before I left town, I realized that there were some refugees in Harrisonburg, Virginia. It was on the way back. So I sent Max a note and I said, hey, if you got any contact with the people in Harrisonburg, if they would like to meet with me, I'll make a detour and see them, which means I'll get home later. But I mean, that's fine. I didn't say that, but I'll meet with them. And so he put the word out, and the Jungle Bush Communications got the word out, and we had like over 20 refugees show up. It was amazing. And I was there for 2 hours with them, and they were wonderful. I hope they enjoyed my presence. I enjoyed theirs. I was honored to spend time with them. No, amazing yacht and destinations. It's the thought that really does count. It really does. And besides, it looks really impressive. 400 baht, People don't know what that equivalent of that is unless they go to Thailand. So don't tell them it's $11. I want them to think it was $1,000. People seem to be confused between what you can do and what is advisable. Yes, that's right. What you can do and what is good, what is advisable. You're right, 1440. It's not advisable to outmigrate unless you have a job and you have the means to move, and you have your Social Security number and or your EAD. But you're welcome to do what you want to do. People are adults. I'm just saying that many people are just jumping up and leaving without knowing what they're doing and causing chaos. Yes, and 1440 did say that correctly, Karen from Vikia. Email. Kathy, okay, I haven't seen any emails. Tomorrow I'm going to look at emails. Cost involved and what benefits you lose. I know about you since I'm registered. I found out I must update new address when I move. Well, 10 days. So, but yeah, do it within a week. That's all that matter. Well, you lose benefits if you leave the agency and you're not with another agency, but you don't lose your entitlements. They have to give you those. They just give you to out-migration. Okay. Yep. Wow. You found out you must update your new address. I've been telling people that forever. So, well, Robert, you've been popping here recently. I guess you missed some of that stuff. Okay. All right. Looks like a Stetson. It's actually an Ariat. Is this new? You guys didn't see this? I bought this in Vegas, man. This Vegas, baby. When I was out in Las Vegas, I bought this hat. So I've had a hard time finding a cowboy hat that I like. The straw one doesn't look great. It looks okay on me. But, especially with this beard, cowboy hat suits me. But I couldn't find one I liked. So I was on the strip in Las Vegas, and I walked by going to the T-Mobile arena for the Vegas Golden Knights. Hey, excuse me, I keep hiccuping here. And I looked and I saw an Ariat store right around the corner from the Jockey Club, which is where I'm staying, right across the street. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know there's an Ariat store here. And Ariat is the brand. So it's a brand that makes good cowboy hats. So you can see Ariat right there. Anyway, so I was like, wow, okay, that's interesting. So when I came back, on the way back, I said, well, you know what? I better stop in here tonight and see what they've got. See if I like anything. Maybe I'll come by in the morning. And then I realized once I came in, I probably won't come back in the morning. So if I'm going to get something, let me get. So I found this hat, this style, and I loved it, except that I can only find it in black. And I'm not a bad cowboy. Bad cowboys wear black hats. And I also had it in like a taupe color, which didn't look good on me. So I saw another hat that was this chocolate color. And I was like, that's the hat for me, in the color. So I said, if you can find this hat in that color, because I can't find it. Guy found it. And I said, do you offer military discount? Yes. I think it was 15%, something like that. So I got a military discount, and I bought this, and he brim shaped it. He got the steamer out and shaped this brim for me. Oh, baby, I love this hat. This suits me very well. Without the glasses, it looks even better, see? Yep, it looks even better. So, yeah, no, I got this in Vegas, so I've been wearing it occasionally. Took it with me down there, but I looked a little silly, to be honest, on Friday night because I was wearing shorts and tennis shoes, wearing a cowboy hat. On Saturday, though, I was wearing trousers and my Feldskern is my fellies and cowboy hat and trousers, so it looked a lot more appropriate on Saturday night. Hey, Cruiser Phoenix. Yeah, Ariat is a brand of clothing from cowboys, and they're well known for their hats. They're not as expensive as Stetsons, but they're very good quality. Hettian McCartney, are you here now? I'm lost. I'm getting so confused about who's here and who's not here. That live with Max was heartfelt, comfortable vibe kind of chat for me. Appreciate chats like that. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Let me see if any of the racists comment on my video. Cool. No, all nice stuff. Cool. Thank you all. No, but there are apparently a couple of racists in the chat, so I was looking to see there. I didn't look at the chatter, though, so someone sent me a note. Okay. Good morning, Sally. We're on. Okay, that's what I thought, Hetty. I'm getting confused. There's so many people here now. Oh man, when the numbers come out on the 5th of May, it's probably going to beggar the imagination how many people came over in April. I'm just saying. I mean, we'll see, but I think it's going to beggar the imagination. Anyway, yeah, so they tried to take Trump's life again. Another demented leftist. This one a school teacher. A school teacher trying to murder the President of the United States. Who the hell hires these retards to be teachers? Do they do any screening of these morons? I mean, they probably do more screening for people giving care to kindergarten crash than they do for teachers. It's insane. These teachers that teach demented, sexual conversion therapy to children, they expose them to drag queens when they're in kindergarten. They're just twisted, demented people. And now this. Yeah. Amazing Hot Destination just gave 10 memberships. Wow. What's that all about, man? Thanks. Hetty got one. Craven got one. Nick Stevens. Choco Buster Balzic. Alan Stiebel. One Pet Home. Cool. Congratulations. Miss Femme Fatale. Ooh, that's a cool name. Miss Femme Fatale. XXTUVA. That's interesting. Echo. And there you go. Looking forward to Campbell's interview. So am I. I mean, I haven't transferred anything because I literally just got here, but I shared this in some of the groups. But let me see if I got a videos I can play that aren't going to give me a copyright strike from the Campbells. Let me see. This one might work. The last one I recorded is that song. It's an Afrikaans, so I should be okay to avoid copyright strike. Let me see if this is it. Anyway, that was pretty fun. Hey, what's going on, Bad Brads? Let's see what else. So I got a photograph with them. Unfortunately, the one that came out fuzzy, but I went ahead and got another one. So here we go. It's me with the Campbells. It's pretty cool. They're really nice guys. Yep, really nice guys. I enjoyed. That was a lot of fun. Here's another one. Let's see which one this is. So that one there. What's this one? Chicken wings. Yes, they live in North Carolina. They were awesome. Yeah, they live in North Carolina. You're not old? Dude, that's not old. Oh my gosh. That's so messed up. That is so messed up. And it'll probably give me copyright. That's why I stopped that. Yeah, anyway, let me see what this one is. They were awesome, man. They were really, it was such a great time. Such a great time. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, so this is Fat Man the night before. So he was good that night. So. Anyway, yeah, so he was awesome too. Anyway, it was pretty cool. So really nice. Let's see. So this is so hang on a second. This is the group. This is only part of the group, a portion of it. Some people left already, and none of the kids were in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There were about 20 people there, but that's in Richmond, Virginia. Okay. So, yeah, Fat Man lost 46 kgs. He's not so fat. He's not so fat. This was in Harrisonburg. So there you go. That was when I did late this afternoon before I left. It's hard to see on the screen there. Let me say like that. So there's, in this picture, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and there were about 10 missing. So 32 people, but a few of them were doubles. They were in the place I was at before that. So that was pretty cool. Saw a fat man in Gordons Bay. He doesn't drink alcohol at all. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. And he lost 46 kg. I asked him, I said, do you sing better? Or is there a difference? Because I said, Christopher Cross, when he lost all that weight back in the 80s, he was never the same again. He said he sings a lot better now. His diaphragm can, exhale the way it's supposed to. So kind of felt like Afrikaans is goed. I've forgotten about them. Well, they've also forgotten about Monty Jackson. They've dropped Monty Jackson. It's a shame. Wait for now because they were good, then they were just gone. No, they're still around, Cruiser Phoenix. They just, I don't know if they're recording anything. I'll ask them that, if they're going to come out with anything. But yeah, they were big. I mean, they had a hit that competed with the top hits that year, one year. Yeah, they were big in South Africa. So yeah, Fat Man is. I think he's going by his real name now, Johannes Brumna, rather than Fat Man. But so he was awesome. I've got his contact. I got the Campbell's contact now. It was epic, folks. I mean, there were a lot of people there. I don't know how many repeats. There were a lot of repeats, but there were about almost 400 for sure, maybe 500 on Friday, and I don't know how many came on Saturday, but it's hard to say. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, so awesome stuff. Kudos to Yaku and his wife who put this together, and all those who donate, including the Campbells and Kudu Cravings and all the other folks who contributed to donations and made this thing happen. And also my thanks to Mad Max for suggesting that I come down when this festival is going on, which was pretty awesome. By the way, I spoke at the festival. They asked me to speak, so I spoke at the festival, and I said, let's do something different here, folks. I know we're going to use the term refugees a lot, but I prefer that we start saying for the South Africans who've come over here as refugees, once they've arrived and get settled in, I prefer to call them the new arrivals or the recent arrivals from South Africa, rather than keep harping on the term refugee. Obviously, they're refugees, and we'll still use that term, but I'm going to start calling them that as much as possible, the new arrivals. So to all the new arrivals, those who arrived tonight, or tomorrow, excuse me, welcome to America. Again, I didn't encourage you to leave, but you are more than welcome to come to my homeland. Umla's 82. She was a huge fan. Said Monty was rude to her, though. Broke her heart. Monty was rude to her? That seems very much out of character, Cruiser. Did she misunderstand, or was something going on? Monty is a salt of the earth kind of guy. He bends over backwards to talk to fans. I'm really shocked to hear that, Cruiser. I need to know the context there. Maybe she overreacted. I mean, or maybe was there an altercation, a conversation? Monty is such a nice guy. I mean, you don't say this about guys, but he's really a sweetheart. I mean, he's really a nice guy. You know, Monty Jackson's a friend of mine, right? You know that, right? I don't know if any in Tucson. Tucson has jobs. I mean, everywhere has jobs. Unemployment's low, so. Yeah, new arrivals sounds good. Debbie likes that. New arrivals. Yep, that's recent arrivals, new arrivals, South Africans recently arrived in America, so. Once again, the media's using my content. I saw that Cape Town, etc., ran a story about the people that have indicated they're going to go back or have gone back, and they included comments about me. And their comments were accurate. They weren't hyperbole. They weren't propaganda. So kudos to Cape Town, etc. Megan Vanderheever in the South African ran a story, but she really tried to put emotion into it, and she quoted me accurately, but context was slightly off. Texans are not in a hurry. You can chat 40 minutes in the shop. So yeah. Because they're not displaced persons. Displaced person is a legal term. A displaced person is a person inside the country who's forced to leave their home or abode because of conflict or persecution inside their country. They don't leave their country. That's a displaced person. A refugee is someone who normally leaves their country. The legal exception to that is what the United States allows in-country refugee status, but normally a refugee must leave to another country in order for the UN to classify them. But the United States periodically does in-country refugee status for people who are being persecuted. So a displaced person is a very specific legal term. Trust me, I've dealt with it on the battlefield in combat. Monty went to a very small town to meet a fan dying of cancer. That wasn't last year, was it? You talking about the little boy? That was a few years ago. Or are you talking about something new? You know, that's Monty. You know, Monty promoted that little kid who was suffering from cancer, became his friend, looked after him, helped him out. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised here. I'm not refuting that. I'm just saying it seems very strange and out of character, Cruiser. Just saying, yeah. Oh, here you go. Apparently, some so signing that my aunt took her to after waiting in line for a long time. Oh, was he rude to her? He said something, or was he just leave too soon? Again, it's unfortunate that he came across that way, because Monty's never come across that way to me. The funniest thing about Monty, though, is for me, is I've told this story before, is that so when I was at Vanderbilt Park last year, so that's Steve Hoffmeyer's stick. But here's Monty's. The damn thing won't come out of the case. I'm gonna have to crack this case open so I can actually fix this. But Monty Jackson, he gave me his. So Monty Jackson, Op Fasuk. So that's his album, and so he gave it to me last year. But the damn thing, I have to crack this. I'm tired of the circuit board's there, but this won't come off, this cap. So I'm gonna have to. I tried cooling it and heating it, didn't work. I don't want to damage the circuit panel, so I'm gonna have to crack it off. But anyway, he. So Monty, I had Ronell with me in Vanderbilt Park after my meet and greet last year, and Monty said to me, he said, he called me up because he couldn't make the meet and greet. He said, well, can I come over? Can I still come over? Are you still there? I said, yeah, I'm just getting some dinner. I hadn't had a chance to eat. I've been talking for 3 hours. And I said, do you mind if Ronell joins us? And because I introduced Ronell to Danny van der Westhuizen. We had a bride with Danny, and now I've introduced her to Monty Jackson. So maybe one day I'll be able to introduce her to Steve Hofmeyer. Hey, Ronell, are you here? Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, so Monty is on the phone. I have him on WhatsApp, and I have him on speakers so that Ronell, I said, hey, Ronell's here. You don't mind she stays? He goes, yeah, it's fine. I'll be there in a few minutes. I'm going to give you my stick. Monty told me he's going to give me a stick. I'm like, dude. Oh, my goodness. I'm like, Monty, Ronell and I were both laughing. I'm like, dude, we hung up. I was like, I can't believe he just said that. And she's like, well, you know, Chris, he just literally translated Afrikaans English. I said, no, I said I get it, but Monty, I like you, brother, but don't give me your stick. It's too funny. I've had some great moments, you know, and things I'll never forget with South Africans. That's one. The other was with Neil De Beer before he passed away. And I asked him, I said, what's going on with the ANC? Are they playing some game or are they really just that dumb? He's like, Chris, they're really just that dumb. I was like, I'll never forget that. Oh, South Africans give me moments to remember, I'll tell you. So Monty gave me his stick. Now Steve gave me a stick, but he didn't say he was giving me a stick. He just gave it to me. So let me see if there's anything on here, if I can play something without getting that copyright thing. Let's see. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to go in there. Which way does it go? There we go. Let's try that. Oh, let's see what he's got here. That's not what I want. Let me see.
Anders is ander wat altyd verander en skielik in die donker verdwyn.
So that's from Steve's stick. I could get Steve's stick to work, but I can't get Monty's stick is broken. Monty's stick is broken, man. Sorry, man. Okay, which one is it? Is it this one? I gotta check which disc it is now. I'm confused. It's E. Okay, I almost kicked out the wrong one. I hate this. It never tells. Okay, so it's good. I can move it now. Anyway, that's Steve's stick. So I've got Steve's music, but I don't have Monty's. Monty's stick is broken, man. Anyway, I will say this, though. Monty gets better stickers for his sticks, but the ones that Steve pays for, they don't last very long. Look Look at this, all the words scratched off Steve's. I didn't even put it anywhere, it just came off. I didn't even know what the name was. The name of this damn album. Mamba. Anyway, so. VIP access, some shows teach you some when a family friend writes songs for Lolos. We met Monty when he started singing at small bars events. He was a sweetie. Shame he was so nervous back. Yeah, Sally. And he was. Monty, for years, toiled in small bars before he finally made it big. Yeah, Monty, he is the smartest guy. Yeah, Stucky. Exactly, Debbie. He gave me a Stucky. It's an old lady, Colonel. She couldn't make a show. She had tickets too, so he went to her home. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what happened, Cruiser. I mean, that's who Monty is. Yeah. But you and I weren't there, so we don't know. So your Tani is upset still, or is it your grandma or your Oma? So I'm sorry. People just ask where you're originally from. They don't really care about refugee or immigrant. If you're nice and friendly, return the energy. Exactly, Broken Arrow. That's why I'm saying the new arrivals. The new arrivals. CBB, what's going on? You're back. You left earlier. Could be a song in the making. Who broke Monty's stick? Yeah, that's. I still remember a friend said his very first concert. He said this guy is going to shock millions. Oh yeah, no, Reference has a great voice. Yeah, References. Yeah, I enjoyed him. Yeah, he definitely got a lot of people's attention. Good performer. Yep. Yeah, he's Reference is pretty good. Yeah, but he's black. Oh my goodness. I remember the first time I saw Monty, I'm like, I don't know that guy. Who is that? I started listening to him. Really good. Anyway. Oh boy. So Sunday night, Monday morning for South Africans, and it's the anniversary, 32nd anniversary of the 26th April 1994. All race elections, democratic elections, so they call them. Yeah. Who broke my stick? I almost bought a walking stick. I was in a Love's truck stop where I got some Arby's early, get something to eat on the way back, and get some petrol. I managed to find the right place. I got it for $3.79. It was $3.98 or $4 something everywhere on the whole way back. And I stopped at there was Love's and a Pilot, and I figured they're competing, and they were. So both of them had the price at $3.79 for a gallon of petrol. Yep. Yeah, Mary Cat. Nobody's perfect. He might have just had a bad day. I like Monty. Nothing mean intent. No. I mean, that's why I'm saying it's odd. But Monty is such a nice guy. Okay, I'm looking for my Buffelsfontein. I thought somebody stole it. There it is. I hid it for myself. My Buffelsfontein. Yeah. No, Monty's a really good guy. So, anyway. Yeah, so VIP backstage. Anyway, how are we doing on the channel? Let me just give you guys a little update on how the channel's doing because I've been not looking at it for several days. I'm just curious myself. All right, YouTube, where's my analytics? Slow. You like it. You like the Department of Home Affairs in South Africa. Oh, yeah, my numbers dropped off again. Yep, boom. Waiting down to just 38,000 views on Saturday. Well, that sucks. Let me take a look here. So, oh, yeah, we're way off. We got 4 days left in the month, and I only have 60% of last month's revenue. It's a slow month. Not making much coin. Thank goodness I don't do this for the money. All right, so let me see. All time. Let's take a look at some numbers here. All time. Well, I'll do 2026 first, okay? This year, so far, 6.4 million views, 548,000 hours of content watched, 6,000 new viewers or subscribers. All right, let's take a look at 2025. 2025 was epic. 2025, we had 33 million views, 2.7 million hours watched, and 99,200 subscribers in calendar year 2025. If only January hadn't been so slow. The first part of January, yep. Okay, so... Anyway, yeah, so that's 32. Now look at lifetime. 43,400,000 views, 3.7 million hours watched, 125,800 subscribers. Cool beans. That's not bad. I can live with that. Cold in Cape Town. You're still in Cape Town. Okay. CB, you need to send me a note. I need to know what's going on with you. Okay, I was always at this very far away Britain's talent type of small stages where nobody knows who the chick with the tattoos are shouting at. Yeah, I don't know what that's all. What you mean by that? I'm a little lost on that one. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Yeah, people keep saying it's cold in Cape Town. Yep, so... All right, I'll be getting some more interviews up this week. A couple refugee interviews probably. In addition to that, I'll also be trying to get some personalities on here. We'll talk about stuff. But Tuesday morning, I'll be on, well, Tuesday afternoon, South Africa, noon, on the Truth Report with Rob Hersoff. And, but I won't have a haircut. I was wanting to get a haircut, but my hair is going to be long, hippie-like this. Because my barber is closed on Mondays. And she was closed at 3:30 on Thursday. So, and Friday I was gone. But I need a haircut. It's getting a little out of control, a little wavy there. So, you're getting past the point where it's manageable now. It's starting to have a mind of its own. A mind of its own. My hair having a mind of its own. So, yeah, that's coming up this week. I'm looking forward to the Truth Report. I haven't done anything on Truth Report in a while, so most of the night and Sunday, visit a music feast and a beer tent next time you're here. Well, I went to the Jazz Festival when I was there last time, Cape Town Jazz Festival. I did that. I've gone to the Netball World Cup in Cape Town. Yep. So I haven't gone to any concerts, though. No specific concerts. Well, I'm sorry, that's not true. I went to Steve Hofmeyer at Velbedock. That's Cape Town, essentially. So, yes, I've seen Steve Hofmeyer at Velbedock. I've been to the Jazz Festival, and I've been to Netball Sevens here. And, and also the Sevens World Cup. So I've been to 2 World Cups in Cape Town. Netball and the Sevens. Yeah, I forgot about that. Isn't that interesting? Oh, do I look like a Wookiee now? That was actually pretty good. I just gave that a shot. That's better. That's better than my Irish impersonation. It sounded like a Wookiee. What the hell was that? What's behind me? Yeah, it was great, wasn't it, Blow Cup? I just gave it a shot, man. It did sound like a Wookiee. Oh my goodness! Don't piss off the Wookiee. Let him win. Let the Wookiee win. Struggle your lives if it's not regular studio times. Maybe others have the same issue. What do you mean you struggle? No, less viewers is because notifications aren't going out. YouTube doesn't notify people. I don't know what you mean, but you struggle, Meerkat. Please explain. You can't watch it? Does it buffer? Is the quality poor? I don't understand. So, anyway. Sorry, Colonel. I have not seen all the videos the past week and a half. Did you do the interview with the lady? No, I did not. She ghosted me. And maybe she's written to me since then, but I don't think so. Let me see. I'll look and see. But she didn't respond. I sent her an email and I'm supposed to send a certain code word in the email, and I did. And she never responded. Now, she might have responded in the past week or so because I've been gone. Let me see. I'm trying to find where her, because I can't think of her name right now. There it is. Sent on April 7th. Let me see. Okay, let me do this here and see if she responded. No, April 7th. She's 19 days. She's not responded. Never responded. So, people do that. She's a busy lady. She's in her 80s, so I'm not going to be mad at her. I will try again. To get her on. So, also, I'm going to try to get Victor Davis Hanson back on the program. That was a request. So, Gus up in Buffalo, who's an American, he wants to help South Africa. Gus asked me if I could get Victor Davis Hanson back on. You know that Gus has been with the program a long time if he saw Victor Davis Hanson on the program, because I haven't had Victor Davis Hanson on since 2021 or early 2022. Imagine every South African singer there is one main mini studio, 5 bitches, 10. That would be something else. Oh, well, that's very kind of you, Kat, to schedule yourself around it. Listen, I'm going to say it again right here, okay? And I do this all the time. But with all the haters out there, spreading lies and their nonsense, and sitting here and actually listening to my channel and then stealing my content and pretending they've created something original. Look, I am very grateful for my viewers, the people who watch the show. I mean, it's why I do it. I mean, I could certainly go enjoy retirement, but... I'm really grateful that people watch the program, and some people are very, very loyal and stick with me like glue. It's and then I see people accusing my audience of being a cult. I mean, that's sick. The cult was the Balsing guy. No, I have viewers disagreeing, so much so that one of them said he's been with me for 6 years and won't watch my show anymore because I hurt his feelings, or or I was rude to him. I wasn't rude. That was what he inferred, and so I explained why I wasn't rude and how I wasn't rude. But he insisted he was correct, and he was correct in a way, but I was also correct. But he said I was wrong. So hopefully he's come back. There's no reason to have gone away. By the way, the lady that called me scum, remember that? Remember that? A few weeks back, a lady sent me a voice message. I played for her, and she called me scum after all that I did to try to help this lady, and I'm not the only one who tried to help her. Chris Wyatt, are you here? Or not Chris, the other Chris. The lady apologized profusely. She wrote a song as an apology. That wasn't necessary. Like I said, woman's under a lot of pressure. I get that, but I mean, I can be a very forgiving person, you know. But I'll always keep an eye out now for people who do stuff like that during lockdowns. What about lockdown, Holden? That's when you start listening. I don't know if Dogzilla still watches. You know, the guy was just a jerk. He really was. The channel's so much better without his presence here. No, I mean, woman calls me scum after I try to get her a job and offer to get her food and, you know, and explain the process for Refugee to her. But she was just distraught. I get it. Ken Aronson, I haven't seen Ken in a while. Ken got pissed off at me about something. I don't know why. He was mad about something. I guess he thought I was insulting South Africa. I don't recall. But then he wrote to me and wrote something, if I recall, kind of nasty. I just kind of ignored it. And then later he came back and he apologized, which was very nice of him. And then he started watching the program. But I haven't seen Ken in a long time. I hope he's okay. I enjoy Ken. He's a smart guy. Liked him being here. But a lot of people do that. They get mad and they leave. I mean, I don't know why. I haven't changed. I'm doing the exact same thing I've always done. Presenting things the exact same way. Just my style is better and my delivery is better and my production is better. But I mean, I haven't changed. You know, I'm not Candace Owens. I'm not Tucker Carlson. I'm not Alex Jones. I don't bend with the wind to get views and likes and money and contracts. I don't do that. I haven't changed. I've stuck to my values and my positions since I was a teenager. The only thing I've dramatically changed is my view on abortion. That's it. I never was in favor of abortion, but I never was adamantly opposed to it. It was there, and I just kind of didn't pay much attention to it in my youth. But as I got older, I realized what it was and how wrong it was, morally and criminally, in my view. But nothing else has changed. Fiscal conservative, patriot, believe in the Bill of Rights, defend the Constitution with my life. Nothing has changed. I call out people who are dishonest and expose them. And, so I've not changed. So why people's feelings get hurt and why they leave, I don't really understand. Oh, I've got something new. Where's that? Let me go get it. Check this out. This was given to me. It's another thing I got tonight. So this was a gift in Richmond for track all the. So I'm the refugee. I do refugee recon. So refugee reconnaissance. I reconnoiter for refugees. So this is a push pin board, and there's the push pins down here. So all the places where I find refugees. Isn't that cool? It was a nice gift. So let me open it up here. And we can start it tonight. Now, I'm not going to sure how well it's going to work, other than holding up it occasionally because I can't put it on the wall behind me. But yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? USA Travel Tracker, that's what it's called. But this will be the Refugee Reconnaissance map. Refugee Reconnoiter. Planned Parenthood investigate. I'm not investigating Planned Parenthood. You want me to investigate Planned Parenthood? I mean, I'm not really sure what I can do with Planned Parenthood. They're big and powerful. I don't really have anything on them. Is this on a come off or what? Oh, there we go. Okay. So. All right. Well, I got one more. Okay. So there you go. So, let me see. Let me put a few of these pins on here and get it started. Got so mad, but it was only a misunderstanding. US, UK, English. Yeah, Sally, I don't want people to get mad. I mean, I don't target people specifically unless they're rude or disrespectful. So push pins, these don't stand out so much. So let's see. So we'll put Idaho up here first. Twin Falls, Idaho. Okay. Then we'll put Birmingham, Alabama, which actually was the first trip. Okay. And you probably won't be able to see these very well on camera, so I'll try it. But Birmingham, Alabama, which is up here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Next was, well, while I'm out west, I'll put Las Vegas, Nevada on here. That's way down the bottom of Nevada. Las Vegas. I might have to like get a pen and highlight the colors or something because they're brass pins. They don't really stand out. Or go get some colored push pins. Then got Riverdale, Maryland. Do that one. And we got now Virginia. We've got Richmond, which is right there. And then I've got Harrisonburg, which is here. And then Ohio, we've got Pittsburgh. Let's do Pittsburgh. We'll do Carlisle, which is in the center. And we'll do Columbus. There's a lot of places I haven't been yet, including Denver. Columbus, then Cleveland, then Erie, Pennsylvania. Then we've got Buffalo, New York. And we got Rochester, which is over here. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's everything right now. You're going to have to go visit somewhere else. Can't have 13 places, right? All right, so let's see. All right, so you can see that we got a lot of clustered over here in the northeast. And then out west, we've got Twin Falls, Idaho, Las Vegas, Nevada. And then over here, we got Birmingham, Alabama. And then up here, Virginia, Richmond, and Harrisonburg, Riverdale, Maryland, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Erie, Pennsylvania, Buffalo, New York, Rochester, New York. 13 refugee visits. So that was a nice gift. So we've got that now. We'll update that. It'll be a few weeks before I get any more updates, though. Oh, excuse me. Making a mess here with these things. To clean up when I go off air. Anyway, so I'll put the thumbtacks down. Put them back here for now, but I'll store them later on. I don't judge people. Not my place to do so, says Francois Thron. Well, before you judge someone, ask yourself, have you ever walked a mile in their shoes? Yep. If someone compels you to walk a mile, go with them too. Well, it is doing to others before they can do it to you. Different species, 90% haven't seen what you have. Some people can only hide who they are for so long. Listening and interpretation is a big issue. Yep. Jared Rugg, what's up, man? Welcome back. Yeah, it is a cool gift. Definitely a difference in the way of communicating U.S. and South Africa. We ask questions like we think on the left side of the road. Meerkat. Debbie, what's up? Oh, Dallas. I forgot Dallas is 14. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Debbie. How did I forget Dallas? I saw more refugees in Dallas than I saw anywhere. I saw 120 refugees in. My goodness. So it's 14 trips now. Okay, we don't have 13. Whew. You superstitious people can relax. It's 14. Let me double count when I get this on there. Oh, my goodness. I forgot about Dallas. Oh, silly me. Silly me. All right, so Dallas. Birmingham, Dallas, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That, by the way, you guys in Harrisonburg made it so I didn't have an unlucky 13 because that was my 14th stop. So thank you. But you can see a lot are clustered here in the Northeast because I did this driving. But that's a few thousand miles in case you're wondering. It's a lot of mileage there. So, yep. These were flights to Alabama, to Texas, to Nevada, and to Idaho. So I've had to fly 4 times. I've been invited to a bride in Oklahoma. I don't know if I can make it in May. People ask me to come there. Florida and New England are next on the chart for visits. I've also been asked to come to Illinois and Indiana. I'll do what I can when I can, but I've got to catch up on all the stuff I just did, plus to write a few trip reports. Wisconsin, Marcel Labaskakny. By the way, I need people who are willing to do an interview with a filmmaker who's based in the UK, South Africa. And I need you to let me know. Send me an email if you're willing to do it. especially if you're in the Atlanta area or Georgia and you would like to do an interview because he's coming to cover the FIFA World Cup and he's also going to film a documentary. He's going to pay for my travel so I can be part of it because he wants to interview me. And that's to go out and see the folks out in South Dakota. So, yeah. But if we go to South Dakota, we'll try to catch Iowa and Wisconsin as well. Learning American language, lots of videos. Oh, I didn't realize it, Coco. Kathy, Phoenix is a tough one, but I've got an excuse to come to Phoenix. My sister lives in Phoenix. Yep. Yes, Son of Bloom. I tried to combine Denver with my Vegas trip, but the flights just made it almost 3 times as expensive. So it just didn't work. There's a flight to Denver. Allegiant flies, or Frontier, but Frontier's bankrupt now, so it's an unreliable flight. But it's a convenient flight. It goes straight to Denver from Harrisburg, but it's not flying right now, I don't think. It's a lot to do. Don't forget, folks, I've also got other overseas obligations. I haven't been to Europe in a long time. I have been to the UK recently, but that was for the World Cup. So I haven't seen Hendo in a while. I don't know anything about case in Indiana. If people have written to me, I haven't really noticed it. So, yep. Yeah, no, a lot of people take offense when none is intended and none given. But people get very, very sensitive about some things. I can't help that. I can try to be nice and polite, but some people just get really defensive about stuff. So, whew, man, I'm cooking all of a sudden. Whew, I can feel the aircon in here. Whew, man, warm. Anyway, folks, I'm going to wrap it up here. Okay, y'all have a good night. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done it. I really appreciate that. Where's my stand? There we go. 90 likes. I haven't got to 100. That sucks. Whew. All right, man, I'm starting to cook here. So y'all have a good one. I'll be on tomorrow with the news. And then Tuesday, I got to get my car looked at. So hopefully it's nothing serious. It's going to suck if it costs me a bunch of money. But it's very loud. I think it's exhaust messed up. So, all right. Hey, Sigi, what's up? And you guys have a good night. Whew, man, gosh, I got that menopause going on here. All of a sudden. All right, guys, take care. Be well. Thank you for being here tonight. Hit the like button. Cheers.